Hello everybody, welcome back to Minish Cap. We'll tackle the last part of the game. So from the wind, I don't know what they're called, you're going to head back into the castle to fuse your stone, exactly the same thing as we did after the water temple, the temple of droplets. This time the grass is already cut though, so that's something you don't need to worry about. And the switch is already pushed down. Oops, dang. Okay, here there's a rather large cutscene. Oops. It's pretty much the exact same as the intro cutscene, just watch it. Don't use speed ups in an actual run. From here, what you're going to want to do is equip your sword over the ocarina and keep your boots. Huh? Run till you're at the bottom of the pedestal and start charging your sword. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the switches and keep on going. Oops. Okay. So right here there's a trick you can do. It saves like 7 seconds or something. It's optional. What you're going to do is you're going to walk up all the way to the bottom till about this line, and you're going to try to align Link's shadow. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Everything else, that's too low. That's too high. So you want to sort of be in the middle. You're going to charge up your sword, aim up with the mare, and walk straight down. What that's going to do is it's going to activate Ezreal's cutscene, as well as the mare and freezing at the same time. So you can walk during this, compared to just... Oops. Compared to doing that, then unfreezing the mare, now you can't walk no matter what you do. So again, go down here, you can not do that. Also don't roll into the Ezreal trigger. Align with the bottom of this block, it's the larger square in the circle. Oops, that should be fine. Walk straight down, and I missed it of course. There you go. So while he's unfreezing, you get the chance to unfreeze this guy. You gotta wait like a second or two before you unfreeze him. Because he unfreezes faster, so you won't have time to get this guy, but pretty easy. If you miss it, it's not the end of the world, it's 7 seconds. But yeah, that's that. Another Ezreal trigger here, so just walk right into that. Go left, use the boots. If you really need health, in the 2 pots here and here there are fairies, but there's also other bombs and arrows in the other pots. Run here, roll cape and ocarina. You're going to want to jump over these fire bars, I don't know what you call them. Make sure you don't get hit by the jinxes, and pull off an ocarina glitch. If you can. Any day would be great. Don't do that in a run. Since you have the ocarina glitch activated, you can't split, so make sure you do jump over these. Also, if you land, you can walk here, but if you land with the rock's cape on the void, you will fall down, so don't do that. Anyways, roll down here, equip your boots, and since the ocarina glitch went downstairs, you may now run over walls. There's a mini trick that could potentially save time. If you roll up here... Nope, didn't get it. You can walk straight out. If you do get stuck though, if you don't roll, just smash the A button and that'll be great. Here's same thing as when we entered Fortress of Winds. Just hug the door and then you're going to hold right. Let's just do that one more time. Can I get the roll? Nope. I think I missed it. Oh, no. Should look like that. From here, oops, use the boots. You're going to exit and re-enter. That sets up so later when you save warp, you're going to be back here instead of back in front of the sanctuary. Because if you do that, you would need to use the ocarina glitch again. Anyways, run over here, try not to take too much damage. Here's another trick. You're going to get the bombs and the sword. What you're going to try to do, drop the bomb right here, pick it up, you're going to run between these guys and throw the bomb sort of in the middle. I'll try to do it. Pick up, run, throw, roll, roll, and hopefully the bomb would explode, hit the two on the left, and you would hit the two on the right like that. I'll try to get it at least once. It's fairly precise. This is something else that you'll need to practice. That was pretty good. One more time. Okay. Anyways, if you do miss it... Oh no, I missed it. You're gonna go here. There's an ESLO trigger right here. Split and slash your sword. I'll just do it one last time. We're actually getting it though. So again, throw the bomb. Throw the bomb when you're like at the top of the black, the darker patch of ground. There you go. So this puzzle is pretty easy. Roll, roll, roll. Just do a big S, and here do a smaller... I'm not sure what you call it, snake? I don't know. Pretty easy puzzle though, it's like classic 2D Zelda puzzle. Sometimes the Moblin charges at you. If he doesn't, then you would start charging your sword earlier. If not, just throw on these four. Run, run, run. Hit the switch. If you do enter the scene right before the green blade will get in your way. So try not to have that happen. So boots, ocarina, roll down, or don't. Run. Oops. Run. Roll, roll, roll. Ocarina glitch. Not like that. There you go. Okay, so basically you're gonna go all the way up here. Just remember, if you did get the bomb trick, there is still an ESLO trigger right here. And it's still active even if you're like above the layer. So like you can't just run straight down because it's still there. You gotta make sure that you are to the right of it. Anyways, you're gonna go down right. Make sure you don't hold two directions when you do transition because you will bonk sometimes. Yeah, if you're short on bombs, right here. If you're short on arrows, right here. I'll pick up both of them because I usually do. Climb up the stairs, climb up the stairs, and grab your second small key. And save warp. Alright, now you're going to do the exact same thing that you just did. So run up here. Ocarina glitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. There you go. So same thing, the ESLO trigger is still right there. So this time you're not going to go to the right, you're going to go to the left. I mix up my left and my right, so I apologize. Run, don't bonk into the door, and don't jump down for sure. You're going to land here. Jump down, go up. Hit the switch so you can get the small key over here. Get the small key. Now what you're going to want to do is equip the Rock's Cape over your boots. And we will be doing the last Ocarina glitch of the game. Dang. I managed to miss it even with... Okay. There we go. So, Ocarina glitch activated. Sweet. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to jump when Link is right there. So I'm just going to enter exit. If you do miss it and you do enter an exit, you will not be able to jump. If you do pull off the Ocarina glitch, you will be able to jump though. But if you roll, you'll be able to jump again. That's important. So anyways, should I kill these guys? What you're going to have to do is have Link right up against the wall. Not like that. So I failed it, so I have to roll. Have Link right up against the wall. And it should look like that. Did I save? Uh-oh. Okay, good. There you go. So again, just save like this. This is just an emulator function. You wouldn't use this in a run. But if you do... So yeah, you can jump right out of an Ocarina glitch. Just don't jump here. If you do jump up on the wall, don't hold right because you will soft lock the game. Unless if you go out, then go back in, then roll, then try again. That's fine. But yeah, just have Link as close to the wall as possible, run, and hold right. So I'll show you guys without it, or with the graphical layers. Oops. I can play this game. There you go. Not too tough, but yeah, something that you'll need to practice. Go straight up. Again, you will need to roll because you can't jump without rolling first. This one is a bit farther because the trigger is a bit farther back. What I like to do is I like to charge my sword up until you can't see it anymore. That should put you right up against the wall and jump up. Pretty easy. Since you got a sword upgrade, these guys take 4 hits. Oops, one last hit on this guy. Hello? You don't need your rupees. Anyways, just remember you do have the Ocarina glitch activated right now, which is useful and not useful. Useful especially in this room. You can walk here, drop bombs. I'm going to do that again. Okay, so you're going to want to roll, drop a bomb. That's weird. If you don't roll, you will not be able to jump on the... right here, or anywhere else actually. So you gotta make sure you enter this room, roll, then drop a bomb. Jump here, bow over bombs, hit this switch. If you're fast enough, you're gonna jump and roll to this platform, but I wasn't fast enough. Since you have the Ocarina glitch activated, you can't go down. So either, as I showed you, jump and then you roll, and you'll hit the platform going down, or you can just do it when it's on the side like that. So I didn't roll. So I'll just show off the actual strat one last time. Or I'll just... Okay, enter the room, roll, place a bomb. That was unfortunate. Just like that. Not too hard. So right here is probably the easiest Darknut fight. If you're fast enough, go to the left, roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty much it. Go to the left, roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You will need to practice that though, because if you do mess something up, you now need to actually fight him. Easiest way to fight Darknuts with Rock's Cape is to jump diagonally. Oops. That attack attack where he sort of like spins his sword almost. Takes 3 hearts of damage, so really don't get hit by that. And it still takes 3 hearts even if he's just holding in front of him after the attack happened. So anyways, these guys pop up. If you're really low on health, these 2 pots right here have hearts, these don't, so just 2 hearts if you need them. But again, we still have our fairy. Yeah. Roll past these guys. So double Darknut, these guys take 3 hits each. 1, 2, 3, oops. That was really well done. Pretty easy. You can use bombs for that fight, but I saved my bombs for later. Bombs, I'll show later. If you throw a bomb and it hits a Darknut, they take damage. So in this room, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll across. 1, 2, roll down, 3, 4. Not much to do on this room. Next room, there are 4, I forget the name, boos that appear. Hit one, it's the one that like sort of flinches when you hit him. That's the right one. He takes 3 hits. And then all the other ones disappear. So, did I have a save recently? I'm not sure. Keep on forgetting. It's always the one that flinches. It's random. Just hit all of them till one of them flinches. That's the door. And grab the last small key. So here you're going to equip the cane and save warp. Go to the blue portal because we need to go pick up the boss key. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up 2 hearts if you need them. If not, then don't. And use the cane on these 4 pots. Oops. Make sure you actually don't do that. You will need the Rock's Cape next, so get that ready when you can. Okay, so here, if you roll early enough, you'll save like half a second, I think, because the exclamation point happens at the same time as you start running. Anyways, jump over this guy, pretty easy. Oops. What did I do there? There you go. Okay, this room there's 2 strats that you can do. I'll show you the first one, which is inconsistent but slightly safer. It's just going like here. It's not worth it in my opinion. Normally you wouldn't be horrible at this game. Or you can just go straight up. But yeah, just careful when they charge, because that shouldn't have happened. Anyways, this is probably the worst room in the game. The triple Darknut room. First and foremost, if you take too long... Can I just do this without getting killed? Oh, dang. Let's try that again. I think it's 3 minutes. So if you take more than 3 minutes. The 3rd bell is going to ring and you will game over without dying. So don't do that. Using the shield would have probably been easier. Anyways, strat here, walk up. You're going to walk up and jump over the black Darknut. That gives you a few free hits if you're not terrible. Oh nice, that's really good. So 7 hits for the black Darknut, 5 hits for the red ones. If you need hearts, these 4 pots have hearts in them. As I mentioned earlier, use bombs if you need to. They take damage. And it stuns them if they explode close to them, so you can swipe them. That was a pretty good fight. Terrible. Oops. I prefer taking them one at a time, but you can try to go all at once if you want. So now this guy's almost dead. There you go. Okay, not too bad. I'm gonna scrap hearts just in case. And on to the final boss. So, Vaati has 3 phases. Vaati 1 is the first and the least annoying. Or Wind Mage Vaati, depending on what game you're playing. Anyways, he starts with 2 eyeballs. In the European version, these takes 2 hits. In the North American and Japanese version, they take 1. If you get hit by those fireballs, you will start going on fire. Anyways, if you're good, it'll be 1 cycle. If not, he'll have 2 eyeballs again. That was good at that time. And then there's 2 cycles if you're decent of just 4 eyes. He's gonna shoot a black ball at me. There's a fairy in this pot if you need it. Oops. Okay, that's interesting. So just roll up to him. There are 2 cycles, again, of the 4 eyes like that. That cycle is good. After that, you will need the Gust Jar. Okay. So right there, I sucked away the black balls that would surround his eyes normally. And there are 3 cycles now, or 4? I forget. Anyways. So you'll see me do it again. If you don't, they will surround his eyes, and then you'll have to do them 1 at a time, which is slow. Oops. Yeah. If you need arrows, there are some in this pot. You will need them for the next phase, and I just failed that. So that's what happens if you don't do that. Hearts in the top 2 pots. Except on the European version. It's either this room or the room right before the triple Darknut room, but there are no pots. I forget which one. I apologize for that. Anyways, that's the end of Vaati 1. Vaati 2 is pretty terrible. Basically, he's gonna have eyes floating around him, and you have to hit them with your bow. The first 4 are always the 4 bottom ones, and they're always in a C shape. So it's never gonna be like 2 on the left and 2 on the... So it's never gonna be like 2 on the left and 2 on the bottom. It's always gonna be 1 on each side and 2 between, if that made sense. Anyways, fuse. Hope your clones don't dispel. Oops, missed one. Okay, pretty good. Also, it's never the same twice, so it's not going to be the bottom 4 twice in a row. Now it's going to be the left 4. Okay, that was decent. Uh-oh. Pretty much anything you hit can dispel your clones. Also, scratch that. Nice. Okay, so if there's an eye that is not the one that you have to hit, it's going to be blue, like the one on the bottom left right there. But yeah, one sec. Okay, if you're up against the wall, your sword isn't gonna... Oh, Huh, I thought it didn't. Never mind then. Okay, this is an above average Vaati fight. Usually he's worse than this. Oops. Okay. If you do need more arrows, sometimes the purple things on the ground drop arrows. And hearts, and bombs sometimes, but you don't need bombs for the rest of the game. And that's the end. I quit boots here. Whether it saves time or not, I'm really not sure. I haven't timed it, but... Anyways. So now you're gonna go save Zelda. At this point, there's probably about 3 minutes left of gameplay for the run. If you want to take that into account of what your time's going to be at the end. You can't unfreeze Zelda if you haven't watched, spoken to Eslo right before there. So, just... sucks, but... what can you do? Use boots to run up here. If you need health, go back and get the fairs that I mentioned. You won't need any bombs or arrows or stuff like that, so that's fine. And go here. Alright, so now what you gotta do is you gotta equip the Cane of Posse. Apache, or however you want to call it. Now he has 3 different moves. He's going to either swipe you with his arms, throw an electric ball at you, or dig under the ground. And he dug. So if he digs, hit his arm with your cane, and pop in here. Now the eye that is the one that you need to hit is the one that's brighter than the others in the middle and follows you. So it's this one right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Then you can leave. Sometimes his arm drops a heart, but don't count on it. Anyways, if you're standing on the Minish portal, he's not... oh, heart. He's not going to be able to hit you with his electric ball, so take that into consideration, and don't be terrible. For the second arm, though, it is pitch black inside, so you'll need the lantern. It helps a bit. Eight hits again. And now is the last part of Vaati 3, or Vaati 3's second phase. What you have to do is you need to stand in front of him. If you stand in front of him, he's more likely to shoot blue balls instead of electric blue balls, if that made sense. He needs to do this attack, and you need to have enough precision to hit him. If you're off of it to the left or a bit to the right, it's not going to hit all 4 of his eyes. I'll show that off in a sec. So again, stand in front of him, he's more likely to shoot his things. Now let's say I'm a bit to the left, to the right. That's really interesting. Sound like this. So this time one of them missed him. So you gotta try to be more in front of him, and you have to make sure you time it. You can't just smash. Mashing is bad. Oops, dang. So again, he doesn't use his blue ball attack twice in a row. He'll use an electric attack between each, at least one. Sometimes he does 2. I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah. Nice. And time. The time would end on the last hit of Vaati. I'll just explain that a bit better. Or show it off again. So stand in front of him, hope he... oops, that's not good. Also, don't do spin attacks. Wow. Spin attacks won't work. Getting hit also doesn't work. Seriously? This boss can just devastate you sometimes. Dang. That was close. You don't have to be facing him, you can be facing left or right as well. Because why not? Cycle 1 is generally the hardest. Cycle 2 and 3 are slightly easier in my opinion, but that's just me. Of course. And time. Yeah, then there's the ending cutscene and the credits that play, but that's not very important for the speedrun, so yeah, watch it if you want. And that is the end of the game, so I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, just find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, whatever. Send me a question, or the Speedruns Live IRC channel, hashtag TMC. Ask a question. Besides that, I hope you guys learned something, and thanks for watching.